us to the Captain Arthur Keller Homestead as Stage 212 presents The Miracle Worker.
She'll live.
Thank God.
You're a pair of lucky parents. I can tell you now, I thought she wouldn't.
Nonsense, the child's a killer. She's got the constitution of a goat. She'll outlive us all.
Yes, especially if some of you Kellers don't get a night's rest. I mean you, Mrs. Keller.
You here, Katie?
I hear.
I brought up 2 of them, but this is my wife's first. She isn't battle-scarred yet.
Doctor, don't be merely considerate. Will my girl be all right?
Oh, by morning, she'll be knocking down Captain Keller's fences again.
And isn't there anything we should do?
Put up stronger fencing?
Just let her get well. She knows how to do it better than we do. Main thing is the fever's gone. These things come and go in infants, never know why. Call it acute congestion of the stomach and brain.
I'll see you to your buggy, Doctor.
I've never seen a baby with more vitality. That's the truth.
Hush, don't cry now. You've been trouble enough. Call it acute congestion indeed. I don't see what's so cute about a congestion just because it's yours. We'll have your father run an editorial in the paper, The Wonders of Modern Medicine. They don't know what they're curing even when they cure it. Men and their battle scars. We women will have to... Helen? Helen! Captain, will you come? Helen!
Katie, what's wrong?
Look!
What, Katie? She's well. She only needs time
Can't see! Look at her eyes, she can't see!
Helen!
We're here when I screamed, she didn't blink, not an eyelash!
Helen! Helen! Helen!
Almost, Doug. It's always almost. No point in worrying until it happens, is there?
How does she stand? Now, why haven't you spoken to that Baltimore man? This is not something that you can let go on and on like the weather.
The weather here doesn't ask permission of me, Aunt Ev. Speak to my father.
Arthur, something ought to be done for this child.
A refreshing suggestion. Now what?
Why, that famous oculist from Baltimore I told you about. What was his name?
Dr. Chisholm.
Yes, I have heard lots of stories of blindness people thought couldn't be cured. He's cured. He just does wonders. Why don't you write to him?
I've stopped believing in wonders.
I think the captain will write to him soon. Won't you, Captain?
No.
Good money after bad, or bad after good, or bad after bad.
Oh, if it's just a matter of money, Arthur. Now that you are marshal, you have all that Yankee money. Might as well just use it for...
Not money. The child's been to specialists all over Alabama and Tennessee. If it'd do any good, I'd have it to every fool doctor in the country.
I think the captain will write to him soon.
Katie, How many times we let them break your heart?
Any number of times.
Child.
As long as there's the slightest chance she could see, or hear, or...
There isn't. Now I must finish here.
I think with your permission, Captain, I'd like to write.
I said no, Katie.
There's no harm in writing, Arthur. Only a little bitty letter to see if we can help her.
He can't.
We won't know that to be a fact, Captain, until after you write.
Katie, he can't.
Oh, Father stands up, that makes it a fact.
Hey, you be quiet. I'm badgered enough here by females without your impudence. Katie. May as well work in a handy artist in this house, huh?
You really ought to put her away, Father.
What?
Some asylum! It's the kindest thing.
This is your sister, James. Not some nobody.
Half sister and half mentally defective. I mean, she can't even keep herself clean. It's not pleasant to see her about all the time.
Do you dare complain about what you can't see?
This discussion is at an end. Well, thank you not to broach it again there, F. You've done about as much as I can bear. I can't devote my entire life to it. This house is at 6s and 7s from morning to night. All over that child. It's time some attention was paid to Mildred over here instead.
You'll wake her, Captain.
I just want some peace in this house. I don't care how, but one way we're not going to have it is by rushing up and down the country every time somebody hears of another quack. I'm as sensible to this affliction as anyone else there. It hurts me just to look at the child.
It was not our affliction I meant for you to write about.
Oh, Helen! My buttons!
Eyes? She wants the doll to have eyes.
Oh, my goodness me. I'm not decent.
She doesn't know any better, Aunt Ab. I'll sew them on again.
Never learn with everyone letting her do anything. She takes it to her mind.
Ah, you be quiet.
What did I say now?
Whatever it was, you talk too much.
I was agreeing with you.
Whatever it was, deprived child, the least she should have are the little things she likes.
It's worth a couple of buttons, Kate. Look. Now, this child has more sense than all those men Kellers. If ever there was any way to reach that mind of hers.
Oh, Helen!
Helen, you're not to do such things. How can I make you understand?
Katie.
How can I get it through to you, my darling? My poor...
Katie, now there must be some way of teaching her an iota of discipline.
How do you discipline an afflicted child? Is it her fault?
I didn't say it was her fault.
Then whose? I don't know what to do. Beat her until she's black and blue?
No, there must be some way of restraining her somehow so that she can't,
Where? In a cage? She's a growing child. She has to use her limbs.
Answer me one thing. Is it fair to Mildred and me?
Are you willing to put her away?
Now what?
She wants to talk be like you and me. Every day she slips further and further away, and I don't know how to call her back.
Oh, my goodness me. I've a mind to take her to Baltimore myself. If that doctor can't help her, maybe he knows someone who can.
All right, I'll write to the man, Katie.
Nothing to help the girl, of course. It was Dr. Bell who thought she might somehow be taught. I have written the family only that a suitable governess, Miss Annie Sullivan, has been found here in Boston and will come. It will no doubt be difficult for you there, Annie. But it has been difficult for you at our school, too. Gratifying, yes, when you came to us and could not spell your name, to accomplish so much here in a few years. but always an Irish battle for independence. This is my last chance to counsel you, and you do lack some, by some I mean all, what tact or talent to bend to others. And what has saved you on more than one occasion here at Perkins is there was nowhere to expel you to. Your eyes hurt.
My ears, Mr. Anagnos.
Nowhere but back to Tewksbury, where children learn to be saucy. And I know how dreadful it was there, but that battle is dead and done with. Why not let it stay buried?
I think God must owe me a resurrection.
What?
Well, he keeps digging up that battle.
That is not a proper thing to say, Annie. It is what I mean.
Yes, but I know what I'm like. What's this child like?
Like?
Well, bright or dull to start off.
No one knows. And if she is dull, you have no patience with this?
Oh, in grown-ups you have to, Mr. Anagnos. I mean, in children it just all seems a little precocious. Can I use that word?
Only if you can spell it.
Premature. So I hope at least she's a bright one.
Deaf, blind, mute. Who knows? She is like a little safe, locked, that no one can open. Perhaps there is a treasure inside.
And maybe it's empty too.
Possible. I should warn you, she is much given to tantrums.
That means something is inside. Well, so am I if I'm to believe all I hear. Maybe you should warn them.
And I wrote them no word of your history. You will find yourself among strangers now, who know nothing of it.
Well, we'll keep them in a state of blessed ignorance then.
Perhaps you should tell it,
Why? I have enough trouble with the people who don't know.
so they will understand when you have trouble.
The only time that I have trouble is when I write. Is it my fault it happens so often? I won't give them trouble, Mr. Anagnos. I'll be so ladylike they won't even notice I've come.
Annie, be humble. It is not as if you have so many offers to pick and choose. You will need their affection, working with this child.
I hope I won't need their pity.
Well, we can all use some pity. So, you are no longer our pupil. We throw you into the world a teacher. If the child can be taught, no one expects you to work miracles, even for $25 a month. Now, in this envelope, a loan for the railroad, which you will repay me when you have a bank account. But in this box, a gift with our love.
Oh, Mr. Anagnos. Oh, my dear Mr. Anagnos, Well, what should I say? I'm an ignorant and opinionated girl, and everything I am I owe to you.
That is only half true, Annie.
Which half? I crawled in here like a drowned rat. I thought I died when Jimmy died, that I'd never again come alive. Well, you say with love so easy, but I haven't loved a soul since. And I never will, I suppose, but this place gave me more than my eyes back, or taught me how to spell, which I'll never learn anyway, but for all the fights and the trouble I've been here, it taught me what help is, and how to live again, and I don't want to say goodbye.
There is another present. It is for Helen. We took up a collection to buy it.
It's beautiful.
Come, we must get your trunk into the carriage and you into your train, or no one will go to Alabama.
Where do you go? Jimmy.
taken care of you.
Forever and ever?
Annie Sullivan, age 9, virtually blind. James Sullivan, age 7. What's the matter with your legs, sonny?
Forever and ever.
Can't he walk without that crutch? Girl goes to the woman's ward, boy to the men's.
Annie! Annie! Don't let them take me! Annie!
Annie! Annie?
Coming!
Miss Kate, let Mr. Jimmy go by himself. You've been tending that garden all day, and you really ought to rest your feet.
I can't wait to see her, Viney.
Well, maybe she ain't gonna be on this train neither.
And maybe she is.
And maybe she ain't.
And maybe she is. Where's Helen?
Oh, she's upstairs sniffing around. She knows something funny's going on.
Let her have her supper as soon as Mildred's in bed, and tell the captain when he comes that supper will be delayed tonight.
Again.
I don't think we need to say again. Simply delayed will do.
I mean, that is what he's gonna say. What? Again?
Yes, someone is coming. Someone for my Helen. This was cleaned out an hour ago. Here, for while I'm gone. I don't think one peppermint drop will ruin your supper.
Jimmy,
Sir?
you don't look dressed for anything useful, son.
Well, I'm not. It's for Miss Sullivan.
Needn't keep holding up that porch. We've got wooden posts to do that. I thought I asked you to see that those strawberry plants removed this evening.
Well, I'm moving your Mrs. Keller instead to the station.
Mrs. Keller? Well, why must you always talk about her as if you never met the lady?
Mother? I said mother.
Captain,
Evening, my dear.
we're off to meet the train captain. Supper will be a trifle delayed.
What? Again?
With your permission, Captain?
What you want, honey? Your mama? No, your mama's gone. Well, I suppose one tiny tea cake won't spoil your appetite too much. You go now. Come on now.
She's gone. She's gone. Son and I don't get along. You don't know I'm your father. No one likes me. And supper's delayed. Oh, wait. I got you some stick candy over here. One nibble of sweets won't do any harm.
Captain Keller, now how am I supposed to get her to eat her supper when you filling her up with all that trash?
You tend to your word. Give me the picture. Ah! Ah!
Serves you right.
Miss Sullivan?
Here. Oh, at last. It's been so many days I thought I must be backing up every time I dozed off.
I'm James Keller.
James. I have a brother, James. Are you Helen's?
I'm only half a brother. You're to be her governess?
Well, try.
You look like half a governess. Mrs. Keller or Miss Sullivan?
We've met every train for 2 days.
I changed trains every time they stopped. That man who sold me the ticket ought to be tied to the tracks.
You have a trunk, Miss Sullivan?
Yes. You didn't bring Helen. I was hoping you would.
No, she's home.
Do you live far from town, Mrs. Keller?
Only a mile?
Well, I suppose I can wait 1 more mile, but don't be surprised if I get out and start pushing the horse.
Helen's waiting for you two. There's been such a bustle in the house. She's expecting something, heaven knows what. I expected a desiccated spinster. You're very young.
Oh, you should have seen me when I left Boston then. I got much older on this trip.
I didn't want to teach anyone as difficult as Helen.
I mean to try. They can't put you in jail for trying.
Is it possible, even, to teach a deaf blind child half of what an ordinary child learns? Has that ever been done?
Ha!
A 10?
No. Dr. Howe did wonders, but an ordinary child? No, never. But then I thought when I was going over his reports, he would never treat them like ordinary children, more like eggs everyone was afraid would break.
May I ask how old you are?
Well, I'm not in my teens, you know. I'm 20.
I'll look 20.
Mrs. Keller, don't lose heart just because I'm not on my last legs. I have 3 big advantages over Dr. Howe that money could never buy for you. One is his work behind me. Why, I've read every word he's written, and he wasn't exactly what you call a man of few words. Another is to be young. Why, I have energy to do anything. And the third is that I've been blind.
Advantages.
Well, some have the luck of the Irish and some do not.
What will you try to teach Helen first?
First and last and in between is language.
Language?
Language is more to the eyes, more to the mind than light is to the eyes. Dr. Howe said that.
Language? We can't teach her to sit still. You are young despite your years to have such confidence. Do you inside?
No. To tell you the truth, I'm as shaky as a baby's rattle.
Don't be. We'll do all we can to help. Don't think of us as strangers, Miss Annie.
Well, strangers aren't so strange to me. I've known them all my life.
Welcome to Ivy Green, Miss Sullivan. I take it you are Miss Sullivan?
My husband, Miss Annie, Captain Keller.
Oh, Captain Keller! How do you do?
A pleasure to see you finally there. I trust you had an agreeable journey?
Oh, I had several. When did this country get so big?
Where would you like the trunk, Father?
Where Miss Sullivan can get at it, I'd imagine.
Yes, please. Where's Helen?
In the hall, Jimmy.
We put you in the upstairs corner room, Miss Annie. If there's any breeze at all this summer, you'll feel it.
And the suitcase?
Oh, I'll take the suitcase, thanks.
I have it, Miss Sullivan.
I'd like it.
I don't know. I have none of that, Miss Sullivan. You'll find in the South
Let me!
view women as the flower of civilization.
I've got something in it for Helen! Thank you. When do I see her?
There's Helen.
Katie. Very rough, Katie.
I like her, Captain.
Certainly rear a peculiar kind of young woman up north there. How old is she?
Oh, well, she's not in her teens, you know.
She's only a child. And what's her family like, sending her off all alone here so far away?
I couldn't learn. She's very close-mouthed about some things.
And why does she wear those glasses? I like to see a person's eyes when I
She
talk to
was
them.
blind.
Blind?
She had 9 operations on her eyes, one just before she left.
Blind? How do they expect one blind child to teach another? Has she experienced at least, how long did she teach there?
She was a pupil.
Katie, this is her first position.
She was valedictorian.
Good grief, house full of grown-ups can't cope with her. How do they expect an inexperienced, half-blind Yankee schoolgirl to manage her?
Great improvement. Now we have 2 of them to look at.
You look after those strawberry plants.
Nothing I say is right.
Then why say anything? Don't be long, Captain. We'll have supper shortly.
All the trouble I went through, and that's how I look to you? No, Helen, not my drawers. Right, Miss O'Sullivan, let's begin with God. D-O-L-L, doll.
You spell pretty well. Well, find out if she's ticklish. She is. What is it, a game?
An alphabet
Alphabet.
for the deaf. Oh, how bright she is.
You think she knows what she's doing? She imitates everything. She's a monkey.
Yes, she's a bright little monkey, all right. Give it. Helen,
Oh, she wants that doll back.
when she spells it.
Spell it, she doesn't know the thing has a name even.
Of course not. Who expects her to now? All I want is for her fingers to make letters.
Won't mean anything to her. Oh, doesn't like that alphabet much, Miss Sullivan. What, you invented it yourself?
Spanish monks under a vow of silence, which I wish you would take. Helen. That's cake from Washington up north. It's the best I can do. C-A-K-E. Never mind what it means. Do what my fingers do. Good. Good. Better get that down fast before I take it from you, too. Now. D-O-L-L. D-O-L-L. Good. Good. Imitate now. Understand? Oh! Oh! Helen! You little wretch! No one's ever taught you any manners! Helen? Helen! Helen, let me out! Helen!
must tell you, your brother will be going on
Supper's ready. Jimmy, will you call your father?
Certainly. Father, supper!
No need to shout. I've been cooling my heels for over an hour. Sit down, everyone.
Certainly.
Viney?
Yes, Captain?
Will you put directly to sleep, Viney?
Oh, yes, that babe's an angel.
And Helen had a good supper.
Well, now I don't know. She doesn't seem to have much of an appetite.
Oh dear.
Well, now, I can't say the same for my part. I'm famished. Katie, eat your plate.
But where's Miss Annie?
In her room.
In her room? Doesn't she know that hot food must be eaten while it's hot? Jimmy, go up and bring her down at once.
Certainly. I'll go get a ladder.
What?
I'll need a ladder. It shouldn't take me long.
What shouldn't take you long?
Jimmy, do as I say. Go upstairs at once and tell Miss Sullivan that supper's getting
She's
cold.
locked in her room.
She's locked in her...
Helen locked her in and took off with the key.
And you sit here and say nothing?
Well, everyone's been telling me not to say anything.
Viney, look out at bed and see if you can find Helen and that key.
Yes, Miss Kate.
She's probably out by the pump. Miss Sullivan? Are you in there?
Oh, I'm in here all right.
Is there no key on your side?
If there was a key in here, I wouldn't be in here. Helen took it. The only thing on my side is me.
Miss Sullivan, not in the house 10 minutes. I don't see how you managed it.
Even I'm not on my side.
Fanny, I put that meat pack in the oven.
Yes,
She has no key.
Nonsense, she must have the key. Have you searched her pockets?
Yes, she doesn't have it.
Katie, she must have the key.
Would you like to search her yourself, Captain?
No, I would not like to search it myself. She almost took my kneecap off earlier this morning when Emilia was trying to get the key. Take that ladder back.
Certainly.
She could have hidden the key
Where?
anywhere, under a rock, in the garden beds, in the grass.
Well, I can't plow up the entire ground searching for a missing key. Jimmy!
Sir?
Bring me a ladder.
Certainly.
What is Mildred doing up?
Captain woke her with all his hollering.
Miss Sullivan?
Yes, Captain Keller.
Come out.
I don't see how I can. There isn't any room.
I intend to help you now. Come out onto the ladder and hold on tight.
Well, that's a very chivalrous offer, but I'd really prefer to just...
Miss Sullivan, follow instructions, please. I will also not have you tumbling out of our windows. And I certainly hope this is not a sample of what we may expect from you in the way of simplifying the work of looking after Helen. Now, come out onto the ladder. Come out and hold on tight onto the ladder. The ladder, Miss Sullivan.
I'm sorry to inconvenience you this way.
No inconvenience other than having to take the door down and replace the lock. If we can't find the key.
Well, I'll look everywhere for it.
Thank you. Don't look at any rooms that can be locked. Well, now, there.
Thank you.
Go on, go back to work. What are y'all looking at? There's nothing to look at over here. Now, can we all please have supper like other people?
Viney, you serve supper. I'll put Mildred to sleep.
Yes, Miss Kate. Come on now. Come on.
Might as well leave the L-A-D-D-E-R.
Why, you devil. You think I'm so easily gotten rid of? Well, you have a thing or two to learn first. I have nothing else to do and nowhere else to go.
Miss Sullivan!
Very good girl. All right.
What are you saying to her?
Oh, I was just making conversation, telling her it was a sewing car.
And does that mean that to her?
No. No, she won't know what spelling is till she knows what a word is.
The captain says it's like spelling to a fence post.
Does he now?
Is it?
No. It's how I see you talk to Mildred.
Mildred?
Any baby, it's gibberish. Baby talk gibberish, grown-up talk gibberish. Do they understand one word of it to start? Somehow they begin to. If they can hear it, I'm letting Helen hear it.
Other children are not impaired.
Well, there's nothing impaired in that head. It works like a mousetrap.
But after a child hears how many words, Miss Annie? A million?
I guess no mother has ever minded enough to count.
What did she say?
Spelt card. She spelled cake. It's just a finger game to her now, Mrs. Keller. What she has to learn is that things have names.
When will she learn?
Maybe after 1,000,001 words.
I should like to learn those letters, Miss Annie.
I'll teach you tomorrow. That makes only 500,000 words each.
It's her bedtime.
Ow!
I'm sorry, Miss Annie.
Why does she get her reward for stabbing me?
Well, we catch our flies with honey, I'm afraid. We don't have the heart for much else, and many times she simply cannot be compelled.
Yes, I'm the same way myself. that obedience is the gateway through which knowledge will enter the mind of that child.
No, but shouldn't we give the devil his due, Father? I mean, the fact is we lost the South 2 years earlier when they outfought us behind Vicksburg.
Outthought is a peculiar word for butcher.
Harness maker, wasn't he?
I said butcher. His only virtue as a soldier was numbers, and he outran. His only virtue as a soldier was numbers, and he led them to slaughter with no more regard than for as many sheep.
But even in the sense that he was a butcher, Father, can't we make the
And
argument?
a drunken one for half the war.
Sorry, Father, if his own people said he was, I can't argue.
So what is it you find to admire in the man Jimmy, the butchery or the drunkenness?
Neither, Father, only the fact that he beat us.
He didn't beat us.
Is it your contention we won the war, sir?
No, he didn't. We didn't lose Vicksburg. He didn't beat us. We lost Vicksburg because Pemberton gave Bragg 5,000 of his cavalry. And Laura, whom I knew before you were born to be a nincompoop, marched away from Champions Hill with enough men to have held it. We lost Vicksburg due to stupidity, verging on treason.
Well, I would have said we lost Vicksburg because Grant was one thing that no Yankee general was before.
Drunk? I doubt it.
Well, obstinate.
Obstinate? Can any of them compare even in that with old Stonewall? If he'd been there, we'd still have Vicksburg.
But the butcher simply wouldn't give up, Father. I mean, he tried 4 ways of getting around Vicksburg, and on the 5th try, he got around it. Anyone else?
He wouldn't have got around if we had a Southerner in command instead of a half-breed Yankee trader like Pemberton. Now, what's the matter there?
Miss Annie, you see she's accustomed to helping herself from her plate then.
Yes, but I'm not accustomed to it.
No, of course not, Viney.
Give her something to quiet her, Jimmy.
But her table manners are the best she has.
Miss Sullivan, let her be. It's the only chance we get to have any adult conversation around here. If my sons merits that description. I'll get you another plate.
I have a plate, thank you.
Viney, I'm afraid what my husband says is all too true. She'll persist at this until she gets her own way.
Viney, thank you.
I have a plate. There's nothing wrong with the plate. I intend to keep it.
You see why they took Vicksburg?
And Miss Sullivan, one plate over another is hardly a matter to be struggling with a deprived child about.
Oh, I'd sooner have a more heroic issue.
And now I must insist that you and now she's hurt herself.
No, she hasn't.
Will you please let her hands go?
Miss Annie, I'm afraid you don't know the child well enough yet. She'll keep...
I know an ordinary tantrum well enough when I see one. And a badly spoiled child.
Hear, hear.
Miss Annie, you would have more understanding of your pupil if you had some pity in you. So kindly do as I...
For this tyrant! The whole house turns on her whims. Is there anything she wants she doesn't get? I'll tell you what I pity. That the sun will rise and shine for her all her life, and you're telling her it will. What good will double your pity to, Captain Keller, when you're under the strawberries.
Hey, Katie, what is the name of it?
This inn, I don't think it serves to
It does you good, that's all. It's less trouble to feel sorry for her than it is to teach her anything, isn't it?
I fail to see where you have taught her anything yet, Miss Sullivan.
I'll begin right this minute if you'll leave the room.
Leave the...
Everyone out!
Miss Sullivan, you are here only as a paid teacher, nothing more, and not to
I
lecture.
can't unteach 6 years worth of pity if you can't stand up to one tantrum. Oh, Stonewall indeed. Mrs. Keller, you promised me hell.
Indeed I didn't.
Sir, then leave me alone with her, now!
Katie, will you come with me outside? At once, please.
Well, now, heavens, out, please!
If it takes all summer, General.
This girl, this cub of a girl presumes. Well, I tell you, I've half a mind to ship her back to Boston before this week is over, and tell her that so for you.
I, Captain?
Yes, she's a hireling. Now, I want to clear unless there's an apology and a change of manner that she goes back on the next train. Can you make that quite clear?
And where will you be, Captain, while I'm making that quite clear?
At the office.
William? Now, I thought what she had to say was exceptionally intelligent. I've been saying it for years.
To his face? Or will you take it, Jimmy, as a flag?
Say what you will, Kate, but that child is a Keller. And I need to remind you that all the Kellers are cousins to General Robert E. Lee. I don't know who that girl is. The only Sullivans that I know, and from Boston too, and I would think twice before locking her up with that kind, is that man John L.
Never you mind her, Miss Kate. Come on, give me that babe. I'll sneak her back into her crib.
This child never gives me a moment's worry.
No, this one's the angel of the family. No doubt about it.
What happened?
She ate from her own plate. She ate with a spoon all by herself. And she folded her napkin.
Folded her napkin?
That room is a wreck. She folded her napkin. I'll be in my room, Mrs. Keller.
Oh, don't be long, Miss Annie. Supper be ready real quick.
Folded her napkin. My Helen folded her napkin.
Soul, this blind, deaf, mute woman. Can nothing be done to disinter this human soul? The whole neighborhood would rush in to save this woman if she were buried alive by the caving in of a pit, and labor with zeal until she were dug out. Now if there were one who had as much patience as zeal, he might awaken to a consciousness of her immortal.
Annie, you there?
Hush.
Annie, what's that noise?
It's just a cot, Jimmy.
Where are they pushing it?
To the dead house.
Annie, does it hurt to be dead? You ain't going to school, are you, Annie?
When I grow up,
You ain't either, Annie. You're gonna stay here and take care of me.
I'm going to school when I grow up.
You said we'll be together forever and ever and ever.
I'm going to school when I grow up.
Little girl, I must tell you, your brother will be going on a journey soon.
Annie! Annie, it hurts to be gone forever.
Might awaken her to a consciousness of her immortal nature. The chance is small indeed, but with the smaller chance, they would have dug desperately for her in the pit. And is the life of a soul of less import than that of a body?
I will not have it. Now, you did not see when after supper tonight that girl went to look for Helen in her room.
No.
The child practically climbed out of her window to escape from her. Now, what kind of a teacher is she? I thought I had seen her at her worst yesterday morning, this morning, shouting and yelling at me, but I come home from dinner today, I find the whole house disorganized by her. Helen won't spend 1 second in the same room, won't come to the table with her, won't let herself be undressed, bathed, or put to bed by her, or even by Viney now. And the end result is that you have to do more work for that child than before we hired this girl's services. From the moment she stepped off the train, she's been nothing but a burden, incompetent, impertinent, ineffectual, and immodest.
She folded her napkin, Captain.
What?
Not ineffectual. Helen did fold her napkin.
And what in heaven's name is so extraordinary about folding a napkin?
That's more than you did, Captain.
Kitty? I did not bring you out here to the garden house to be frivolous. Now, how does Miss Sullivan intend to teach a deafblind pupil who won't even let her touch her?
I don't know.
The fact is, today she scuttled any chance she ever had of getting along with the child. If you can think of any point or purpose in having her stay
What do you wish me to do?
I want you to give her notice.
I can't.
Well, if you can't, then I must. I simply will out Miss Sullivan.
Captain Keller, Viney told me I'd find you both out here in the garden house. I thought we should have a talk.
Yes, come in. Katie?
Captain?
I wanted first to discuss my position with Mrs. Keller in private there. I have decided that I am unsatisfied, rather deeply dissatisfied with the manner in which you...
Excuse me, is this little house ever in use?
In the hunting season, Miss Sullivan, if you will give me your attention. Now, I have tried to make allowances for you because you come from a part of the country where people who, where women, I should say, who come from, or rather for whom allowances must be made. I have decided, nevertheless, that I decided, Miss Sullivan, I find it difficult to talk through those glasses.
Sorry.
Why do you wear them? The sun's been down for over an hour.
Any kind of light hurts my eyes.
Miss Sullivan, put them on. I have decided to give you another chance.
To do what?
To remain in our employ, under two conditions. I am unused to rudeness in women and servants, and that's the first. If you want to stay on, there must be a marked change in your attitude and manner.
Who?
Why, yours! Isn't that obvious? And the second is that you persuade me that there's the slightest hope of your teaching a deafblind pupil who now runs from you like the plague to anyone else she can find in the room.
There isn't.
What, Miss Annie?
It's hopeless here. I can't teach a child that runs away.
Then, do I understand you propose...
Well, if we all agree that it's hopeless, the next question is...
I am not agreed. I think you underestimate Helen.
I think everyone else here does.
She did fold her napkin. She learns. She learns. Do you know that at 6 months old, she could say water? Not really, wawa. Wawa, but she meant water. Just 6 months old, and she knew what it meant. I've never seen a child so bright and outgoing. That's still in her somewhere, isn't it? You should have seen her before her illness. Such a good-tempered child.
She's changed.
Not with it, and with us.
Us?
Like the lost lamb in the parable, I love her all the more.
Mrs. Keller, I don't think Helen's greatest handicap is her deafness or her blindness. I think it's your love and your pity.
Now, what does that mean?
All of you here are so sorry for her. You kept her like a pet by a dog. You housebreak. No wonder she won't let me come near her. It's useless for me to teach her language or anything else. I mean, I might as well.
Miss Annie, before you came, we spoke of putting Helen in an asylum.
What kind of asylum?
For mental defectives.
I visited there and I can't tell you what I saw. People like animals and rats in the halls and... Miss Annie, what are we to do if you give up?
Give up?
You said it was hopeless.
Here! Give up? Why, I only today saw what has to be done to begin. I want complete charge of her.
You already have that, and it has resulted.
No, I mean day and night. She has to be dependent on me.
For what?
Everything. The food she eats, the clothes she wears, fresh air, whatever her body needs, is a primer to teach it out of her. And the one who lets her have it should be her teacher, not anyone who loves her. You have so many feelings. They fall over each other like feet. You won't use your chances and you won't let me.
But if she runs from you to us...
Yes, that's the point. I'll have to go and live with her somewhere else.
What?
Till she learns to depend on and listen to me.
For how long?
As long as it takes. I've packed half my things already.
Miss Sullivan.
Captain Keller, it will meet both of your conditions. It's the one way for me to get back in touch with Helen, and I don't see how I can be rude to you if you're not around to interfere with me.
And what is your intention if I say no? Pack the other half and leave for home and abandon your charge to...
The asylum? I grew up in such an asylum. The state almshouse. Rats. When my brother Jimmy and I, we would play with the rats because we didn't have any toys. Maybe you would like to know what Helen will find there, not on visiting days. There was one ward that was full of the old women, blind and crippled, and most of them dying, but even if what they had was catchy, there was nowhere else to put them, and that's where they put us. There were younger ones across the hall that were prostitutes mostly with TB and epileptic fits, and some of the kind who would keep after the other girls, the young ones especially, and just some insane. The youngest were in another ward to have babies that they didn't want to have, and they would start at 13 and 14, and they would leave after, but the babies would stay. We'd play with them too, but most of them had sores all over from diseases that you're not supposed to talk about, and not many of them would live. That first year, we had 80 and 70 die. The room that Jimmy and I would play in was the dead house, where they would keep all of the bodies before they could dig the graves. No, it made me strong. But I needn't think you sent Helen there. She is strong enough. I have no conditions, Captain Keller.
Miss Annie,
Yes?
where would you take Helen?
Oh, Italy?
What?
Well, you can't have everything. How would the garden house do? Furnish it, bring Helen here after a long ride in the country. You can see her every day if she doesn't know. Well,
Is that all?
that's all.
Captain, with your permission?
Oh, why must she depend on you for the food she eats?
I want control of it.
Why?
It's a way to reach her.
You intend to starve her into letting you touch her?
She won't starve, she'll learn. All's fair in love and war, Captain Keller. You never cut supplies.
Yeah, well, this is hardly a war.
Well, it's not love. A siege is a siege.
Miss Sullivan, do you like that child?
Do you?
You could have a servant here, I think.
Oh, I'll have enough work to do without looking after a servant, but that Mary girl, she should stay here, run errands for us.
Captain, I think we can let Mary sleep here.
And some old furniture all our own.
Captain, do you think that white bedstead in the barn...
I have not consented to marry, or to the house, or to the proposal, or to even Miss Sullivan staying on when I am. Oh, very well, I consent to everything. 2 weeks, I'll give you 2 weeks in this place, and it will be a miracle if you get that child to tolerate you.
2 weeks. Miss Annie, is 2 weeks enough to accomplish anything?
Anything or not, Miss Sullivan. 2 weeks, and then the child comes back to us. Make up your mind. Yes or no.
2 weeks for one miracle. I'll get her to tolerate you.
You can't think as little of love as you said, or you wouldn't stay.
I didn't come here for love. I came here for money.
Huh?
A. It's the first of many. 26.
Oh, Viney gotta clean the shed herself. Oh, Chowdy, don't hit your sister with that shovel. Don't pick up nothing weird this time. Clyde, please take this. Leroy, I see you back here resting in that chair. I need you to stand up, Leroy, and bring the chair out here to the shed. Nobody got time for you taking a rest. Oh, thank you kindly, Mr. Jimmy.
You're welcome, Vine.
Leroy! Put the chair here. You had to stand up to do it, sir. Thank you.
I've always wanted to live in a doll's house.
You don't give up easily, do you? No. How will you win her hand now, huh? In this place.
Do I know? I lost my temper and here we are.
No touching, no teaching. Of course, you are bigger.
I'm not counting on force. I'm counting on her. That little imp is dying to know.
Know what?
Anything. Any and every crumb in God's creation. I'll have to use that appetite too.
Maybe she'll teach you
Of course.
that she isn't. That there's such a thing as dullness of heart, acceptance, and letting go. Sooner or later, we all give up, don't we?
Maybe you all do. It's my idea of the original sin.
What is?
Giving up.
You won't open her. You know, why not just let her be? Have some pity on her for being what she is.
If I had ever once thought like that, I'd be dead.
You will be. Why trouble? Or will you teach me?
Does she know where she is?
We rode her around the country for 2 hours.
For all she knows, we could be in another town.
That's her sign.
I know. In 2 weeks.
Miss Annie, be good to her. These 2 weeks, try to be very, very good to her.
I will. Helen. 2 weeks. What did I get myself into now?
I can't understand it. I had every intention of dismissing that girl, not setting her up like some kind of empress.
Yes. What's her secret, sir? Secret that enables her to get anything she wants out of you. Well, I can't.
She does not get anything she wants of me.
Don't!
Captain!
Oh, he's afraid. What does he want out of me?
My God, don't you know? Everything you forgot when you forgot my mother.
What? One thing that girl's secret is not, she doesn't fire one round and disappear. Katie, never mind him.
Captain, I am proud of you
For what?
for letting this girl have what she needs.
Why can't my son be? He can't be on me. You think I'm as hard on him as that girl is on Helen?
Perhaps you are.
But he needs to learn some respect.
Do you like the child? My, how quiet the house roses tonight.
No pity. I won't have it. Helen! 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 I will touch you. How do I... Mary! Mary! Mary, get up and come in here. I need you. Mary, are you awake? No. How would you like to play a nice game?
What?
With Helen. She's under the bed. Just touch her hat.
Helen, it's me, Mary. Let me go. Trying to talk, she's gonna hit
She
me.
can talk, if she only knew. But she makes letters. Here, I'll show you. C-A... No. C-A-K-E. Cake! Cake. She smells cake and she gets cake. She doesn't even know what means this yet. Isn't it funny? She knows how to spell and doesn't know she knows. Well, fine. If she won't play with me, I'll play with you. How would you like to learn one she doesn't know? M-I-L... No! Why should I talk to you? I'm teaching Mary a new word. Oh, you're jealous, are ya? Fine. M-I-L-K. M-I-L-K. Good. Good, Helen. So, I'm back to where I can touch you. Touch and go, you are. No love lost. Mary, you can go back to bed now. You've earned your rest. Thank you. Well, Helen, now all I have to do is teach you one word. Everything. Water, Helen, this is water. W-A-T-E-R. It has a name. Egg, egg, E-G-G. It has a name, Helen. Oh, it's so simple, simple as birth to understand. Helen, the chick has to come out of its shell at some point. You need to come out too. There's only one way out for you, and it's language. To learn that your fingers can talk and say anything, anything you can name. This is a mug. Mug, Helen, M-U-G. It has a name, Helen, it has a name.
You haven't eaten, Katie.
I haven't the appetite. I'm too restless. I can't sit to it.
You should eat, Andie. It's going to be a long day waiting.
But it's been a short 2 weeks. I never thought life could be so noiseless. Went much too quickly for me.
Water. W-A-T-E-R.
Well, the house has been practically normal, hasn't it?
Jimmy.
Is it wrong to enjoy a quiet breakfast after 5 years? And you two even seem to enjoy each other.
Jimmy would be even more noiseless without your tongue running constantly. Now, haven't you got enough feeling to imagine what Katie's been undergoing for these past 2 weeks?
It has been normal, noiseless, all you say, but not short. Terminable.
Yarn. Yarn, Helen. Y-A-R-N.
I only meant that Miss Sullivan is a boon. Of contention, though, it seems.
Jimmy, if and when you're a parent, you'll understand what separation means. A mother loses a protector. You'll learn we just don't keep our children safe. They keep us safe. Of course, all kinds of separation. Katie has lived with one now for 5 years. Another is disappointment. A child.
I feel every day more and more inadequate.
Kate, I'm sorry, I opened my mouth and, like that fairy tale, frogs jump out.
No, it has been better for everyone.
If only there were someone to help me. I need a teacher as much as Helen.
Kate, what does he want from me?
That's not the question. Stand up to the world, Jimmy. That comes first.
The world is him.
Yes, and no one can do it for you.
Kate, at least, could you be my friend?
I am.
My mind is undisciplined, full of skips and jumps and disinterested, disjoined. Where's discipline? Well, what a dictionary has to know how to spell it before you can look up how to spell it. Disciple, discipline, undisciplined.
What are you doing to your eyes?
Oh, it's worse on my vanity. I'm learning how to spell. It's like a surprise party. The most unexpected characters turn up.
You're not to overwork your eyes, Miss Annie.
Well, whatever I spell to Helen, I'd better spell right.
How serene she is.
She learned that stitch yesterday, and now I can hardly get her to stop. little lady. She'd sooner starve than eat with her fingers.
You've accomplished so much these last 2 weeks. I never would have
Not
thought...
enough. Obedience is not enough. Well, she learned 2 nouns this morning, pee and water. It brings her up to 18 nouns and 3 verbs.
But not...
No, not that they mean things. It's still a finger game, no meaning. Mrs. Keller, shall we play our finger game?
How will she learn?
It will come.
How?
How does a bird learn how to fly? We're born to use words, like wings. It will come.
How?
All right, I don't know how. I've done everything I can think of. Whatever she's learned here. Keeping herself clean, knitting and stringing beads, meals, setting up exercises each morning. We climb trees and hunt eggs. Yesterday, a chick was born in her hands. All of it, I spell. We never stop spelling. I go to bed with writer's cramp from talking so much.
I worry about you, Miss Annie. You must rest.
Now, she spells back in her sleep. Her fingers make letters when she doesn't even know. In her bones, those white fingers, they know. That hand aches to reach out. Something in her mind is asleep. How do I nudge it awake? That's the one question.
With no answer.
So keep at it. Like this.
More time. Here?
Spell it.
Because I can't...
Spell it! If she ever learns, you'll have a lot to say to each other. Start now.
Miss Sullivan!
Outside, please, Captain Keller.
My dear child, the 2 weeks are up today. Surely you
They're
won't...
not up until 6 o'clock.
Miss Sullivan, what difference can a fraction of a day make?
An agreement is an agreement. Now, you've been very good up till now. Surely you'll last a few more hours.
Miss Sullivan, you are a tyrant.
Likewise, I'm sure. Now, stand there and I'll close the door if she comes near.
Miss Annie, I don't think you realize how eager we are to have her back in our arms.
I do. It's my main worry.
Yes, it's like expecting a new child in the house. Oh, she's so composed, so attractive. Miss Annie, you've done wonders for the child.
Have I?
If there's anything you want from us in repayment, just tell us.
I just told Mrs. Keller I want more time.
Miss Annie!
Another week, please.
We missed the child. I missed the child, and I'm glad to tell you that's a different sort of debt that I owe you.
Pay it to Helen. Give her another week.
Doesn't she miss us?
Of course she does. What a wrench this unexplainable exile must be for her. Can you say it's not?
No, but I just...
Doesn't she need affection, Miss Annie?
She doesn't show me that she needs any caressing.
But you're not her mother.
And what more would one extra week accomplish? We are more than pleased. You have done more than we ever thought was possible.
I can't promise anything.
You taught her to do constructive things, to behave like, to even look like a normal child. So manageable, contented, cleaner, more...
Cleaner?
Well, we just say cleanliness is next to godliness.
Cleanliness is next to nothing. She has to learn that things have names. That words can be her eyes to everything outside of her and inside of her too. What is she without words? With them, she can think, have ideas, be reached. There's not a thought or fact that can't be hers. You publish a newspaper, Captain Keller. Do I really have to tell you what words mean? And she has them now. 18 nouns and 3 verbs. They're in her fingers now. I need only time to push one of them into her mind. One, and everything under the sun will follow. Don't you see what she's learned here is only clearing the way for that? I can't risk her unlearning it all.
Miss Sullivan, I think you ask too much of her and of yourself. God may not have intended Helen to have those eyes of which you speak.
I mean her too.
What's it to you? You show us how we indulge Helen for our sake. Is the opposite not true for you?
Half a week.
An agreement is an agreement.
Mrs. Keller!
I want her back.
I'll send Viney over to help you pack.
Not until 6 o'clock. I have until 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Comfy.
Here. Water. Water. W-A-T-E-R. I don't know how to teach you. Not a soul in the world knows how to teach you, Helen. Yes, what's it to me? Give them back their child, housebroken, and everyone's satisfied. But not me, and not you. Reach, Helen, reach. I wanted to teach you. Oh, everything on earth is full of, Helen. Everything that's ours for a week and then it's gone. And what we are on it, the life we do it and leave behind in words. One can see back 5,000 years in a light of words. So not a soul is in darkness or done with, even in the grave. And I know that one word, and I can put the world in your hand. And whatever it is to me, I won't take less for it. How do I show you that this thing has a name, and the name stands for the thing? Whoa. Or this stool. Napkin. Dress. F-A-C-E, face, Helen. M-O-T-H-E-R. Mother. M-O-T-H. Let her come.
But that battle is dead and done with. Why not let it stay buried?
I think God must owe me a resurrection.
What?
And I owe God one.
Forever and ever, forever and ever and forever and ever and ever.
Miss Annie, I've been waiting to give you this.
What?
Your first month's salary, with many more to come, I hope. It doesn't express how you feel. It doesn't pay our debts for all you've done.
What have I done?
You've taken a wild thing and given us back a
I
child.
taught her one thing. Don't do this. Don't do that, please.
You've done more than all of us could in all the years.
I wanted to teach her language. I wanted to teach her, yes.
You will have time.
I don't know how. I know without it to do nothing but obey is no gift. Obedience without understanding is a blindness too. Is that all I wished on her?
No,
Maybe.
no.
I don't know what else I could do. Keep on doing like I've done and hope that something inside of her is waiting, like water underground. All I can do is keep on.
It's enough for us.
You have to help, Captain Keller.
How?
Even learning no has come at a cost of much pain and trouble. Don't undo it.
Why should we even wish
The
to?
world is not an easy place for anyone, and to let her have her way in everything is a lie.
We'll try.
I will. As long as you let me stay, that is one promise I'll keep.
Well, agreed. And I think we've learned something too, I hope. Won't you come down to supper?
Yes. Why does God pay his debts each month?
Beg your pardon?
Nothing. I just used to wonder how I could earn a living.
Oh, believe me, you do.
I really do. Now the question is, can I survive it?
May I?
Oh, yes, we're glad to have you back too. Probably.
Yes, I'll keep the key. I think we've all had enough of luck.
Evening, General.
Will you sit at Gretchen?
And Jacob was left alone and wrestled with an angel until the breaking of the day. And Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. And the angel said, "Let me go, for the day breaketh." And Jacob said, "I will not let thee go, except thou bless me." Amen. Oh, you angel.
That was a very strange grace, James.
Will you start the muffins, Ed?
Well, it's from the good book, isn't it?
Well, yes, of course it is. Didn't you know?
Yes, I knew.
Ham, Miss Annie?
Why ask?
Well, I only meant that it is from the good book and therefore a fitting grace.
Well, I don't know about that. Listen, there is an awful lot of things in the good book that I would not care to hear just before you.
Well, fitting in the sense that Jacob's thigh was out of joint, and so is this piggy's.
Oh, I declare James!
Pickles, Aunt Em.
Oh, I should say so. You know my opinion of your pickles.
This is the last of them, I'm afraid. I didn't have nearly enough last year. This year I intend to...
Reverend stopped by the office today to complain that his chickens have stopped laying. Poor man, he was all out of joint. All he could
I've always
do
suspected
was...
those hens.
Of what?
Well, I think they're papists. As he tried to...
Oh, James, now you are pulling my lower extremity. First thing you know, Will...
Miss Annie, no. It's a very special day.
It will be when I give it to that.
I hardly had a chance to welcome her home.
Captain Keller!
Katie, we had a little talk, and Miss Annie feels that if we indulge Helen in these,
Oh, what has the child done?
She's learned not to kick and throw things on the floor. It took us the better part of 2 weeks.
Well, it's only a napkin. Not as if it were something breakable.
And everything she's learned is... Mrs. Keller, I hardly think we should play tug of war over her. Either give her to me or you stop her from kicking. What would you do? Let me take her from the table?
Oh, let her stay. My goodness, she is just a child. If she doesn't want to wear a napkin on her first evening back, she doesn't have to do
And
that.
ask outsiders not to interfere. interfere.
I am the child's aunt.
Well, once hurt so much, Miss Annie. I've made all of Helen's favorite foods.
It is homecoming after all, Miss Annie.
She's testing you, you realize.
She's testing you.
Jimmy, now that she's home, naturally
We'll
she'll...
want to see what will happen at your hands. I said it was my main worry. Is this what you promised me not half an hour ago?
Well, she's not kicking
I'm
up.
not learning not to. Mrs. Keller teaching her is bound to be painful, but she'll live up to just what you demand of her and nothing more.
She's testing you.
Jimmy!
I have an opinion. I think I should be allowed.
Jimmy! No one is interested in hearing your opinion.
I'm interested. Of course she's testing me. Let me keep her to what she's learned and she'll go on learning from me. If you take her out of my hands, it will all fall apart. Be bountiful. It will be at her expense. Please pass me more of Helen's favorite foods.
Take her, Miss Annie.
Thank you.
Now, Miss Annie, it seems to me that you're the difficulty here. Now, I'll keep her to what she's learned. You're quite right there, but I don't think we need to send her away from the table. She's, after all, the guest of honor. Bring her plate back.
If she was a seeing child, none of you would tolerate
Right,
her.
she is not. So I think some compromise is called for. Please, bring her plate back. There. Now, it's not unusual for us people to have some aversions to our teachers. Occasionally, another hand can smooth things over. Here's your fork, dear. Now, can we all start over?
I think we've started all over.
Don't get up.
Where are you going with her?
Don't interfere with me in any way. I treat her like a seeing child because I ask her to see. I expect her to see.
Where are you taking her?
To make her fill the pitcher.
You let her speak to you like this, Arthur, a creature who works for you.
No, I don't.
Let her go!
What?
I said, let her go! She's right! She's right, Kate's right, I'm right, and you're wrong! Why, if you drive her away from here, it will be over my dead chair! Can't you just once see that you might be consummately wrong?
Captain.
Sit down, everyone. Please sit down, Jimmy.
All right. Now, pump. I said pump. W-A-T-E-R. Water. W-A-T-E-R.
doctor.